kicking things off with a beauty revolution. Shoppers are raving about a lipstick that's being called the most flattering nude for olive skin and is giving major 90s vibes. We've got the full scoop on this must-have shade. Next up, a critical look inside the construction industry as they confront the opioid crisis and mental health challenges head-on. We're exploring the vital steps being taken to support workers and build a healthier future for the entire sector. Then, we head to Concord, California, where a historic gem is getting a new lease on life. The city of Concord is issuing a request for proposals for the rehabilitation and adaptive reuse of the iconic Don Fernando Pacheco Adobe. Could this be your next big project? And finally, a move in the tech world. KG&L Capital Management LLC has adjusted its position in Adobe Inc. What does this mean for the software giant and the market? Stick around for all the details and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Shoppers call this lipstick the most flattering nude for olive skin, and say it reminds me of the 90s. Get ready to pucker up, because a new lipstick is causing a major stir among beauty enthusiasts. Shoppers are absolutely buzzing about a particular shade that's being hailed as the most flattering nude for olive skin. And, believe it or not, it's bringing back all the nostalgic feels of the 90s. In the world of beauty, finding that perfect nude shade can feel like an endless quest. But it seems Girl Cult's $14 long-lasting velvet finish matte lipstick might just be the holy grail. This isn't just about a pretty color. The brand is known for shades that are a little bit witchy, a little bit weird, and undeniably 90s, all without breaking the bank. And the best part? Reviewers swear the formula is comfortable and actually stays put, from your morning coffee to a full day of wear. One shade, Mossy Gleam, a deep brown with a hint of green shimmer, has one reviewer declaring, "This is the most flattering nude I have ever found. If this lipstick is ever discontinued, I will cry FR." They even reported it survives through an entire pot of coffee, which is seriously impressive for any lipstick. Then there's Adobe Spice, a warm brick brown with reddish clay undertones that instantly transports you back to the 90s. One happy customer shared, "Reminds me of the 90s lipstick. Beautiful color, nice velvety feel, stayed on most of the day." The secret seems to be the formula, blending nourishing emollients with high pigment powders for a smooth, breathable glide. For those who prefer a lighter touch, Ginger offers a soft beige nude with peachy undertones, perfect for that understated milk tea look. At first glance, I thought it was going to be too dark, but it wasn't at all, goes on so smooth like velvet. "Last all day," raved one fan, noting its flattering effect, especially on olive complexions. Even the packaging is getting rave reviews, with one shopper describing it as beautiful packaging, even more beautiful the color I selected. "Will go great for the fall months. Reminds me of a forest fairy." While one noted it can be a bit drying, the consensus is that for $14, these lipsticks offer a fantastic way to experiment with bold, 90s-inspired looks that are perfect for any season. Don't go anywhere, because the conversations happening in the construction industry are just as impactful. Next up, we're diving deep into how the construction industry is tackling major mental health and opioid crisis challenges. Construction industry confronts opioid crisis and mental health challenges. The construction industry, known for its physical demands and strong workforce, is now facing a critical challenge: the opioid crisis and its impact on mental health. Recent statistics show a concerning rise in overdose deaths, with construction workers being disproportionately affected. This isn't just a public health issue, it's a crisis deeply embedded within the industry itself. Construction work is inherently demanding, often leading to injuries and chronic pain. This can result in the use of prescription opioids, which, without proper support, can escalate into dependency. In fact, construction workers are estimated to be 7 times more likely to die from an opioid overdose than the average worker. Recognizing this, companies like Skanska are implementing comprehensive programs to support their employees' well-being. Through initiatives like the Care for Life framework, Skanska is prioritizing both physical and psychological health. They've partnered with programs like Be Well, Texas, to provide on-site Narcan training, equipping workers with the knowledge to respond to overdoses. Each participant receives a Narcan kit, ensuring they are prepared to act in emergencies, even off-site. Beyond immediate crisis intervention, the industry is also focusing on proactive mental health support. The Green Sticker program trains employees as mental health first aiders, enabling them to identify colleagues in distress and connect them with resources. This is crucial in an industry where the tough-it-out mentality can often prevent workers from seeking help. With suicide rates alarmingly high in construction, these efforts are not just beneficial, they are essential. By integrating mental health conversations into daily safety briefings and toolbox talks, and by fostering a culture where seeking help is a sign of strength, the industry is working to redefine safety and build a more resilient future for its workforce. But the conversation doesn't stop there. We're heading to historic Concord next. Get ready for a fascinating look at the preservation of a local landmark. Concord issues request for proposals for rehabilitation and adaptive reuse of Don Fernando Pacheco Adobe. History is alive and well in Concord, California, as the city announces an exciting opportunity to revitalize a cherished landmark. The city of Concord has officially released a request for proposals, seeking visionary partners to breathe new life into the historic Don Fernando Pacheco Adobe and its surrounding grounds. This isn't just about preserving a building. It's about creating a vibrant community destination. Constructed in 1844, the Don Fernando Pacheco Adobe is one of Concord's oldest surviving structures and a significant link to California's Rancho period. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, the adobe is a tangible piece of the region's cultural heritage, and the city is committed to ensuring its public accessibility for generations to come. The project encompasses not only the 1.4-acre adobe site, but also an adjacent 3.7 acres, offering a unique chance to blend historic preservation with new community-focused development. The city is open to innovative ideas for adaptive reuse, envisioning potential uses such as performance spaces, meeting facilities, early childhood education centers, or other compatible community benefits. For interested parties, a non-mandatory walkthrough and pre-submittal meeting is scheduled for Friday, September 26, 2025 at 9:00 a.m. at the Adobe itself. Proposals are due by Friday, November 7, 2025 at 3:00 p.m. to Justin Ezel, Assistant City Manager. More details and the full RFP can be found at www.cityofconcord.org/Adobe. From historic landmarks to the dynamic world of finance, we've got another big story coming up. Get ready for some market analysis that could impact your favorite software giant. KG&L Capital Management LLC reduces position in Adobe Inc. ADBA. In the fast-paced world of tech stocks, every move matters. KG&L Capital Management LLC has recently made a significant adjustment to its holdings, reducing its position in Adobe Inc. by a notable 46.8% in the second quarter. This reduction means the firm now holds 1,133 shares of the software company's stock, a decrease of 996 shares from its previous stake. While this might sound like a small change, it's part of a larger trend of institutional investors actively managing their portfolios. It's worth noting that despite this reduction, Adobe's stock remains a significant holding for many major players, including Vanguard Group Inc., Bank of New York Mellon Corp., UBS AM, and Amundi, all of whom have recently increased their positions. Adobe Inc. recently reported strong quarterly earnings, beating analysts' expectations with earnings per share of $5.31 and revenue of $5.99 billion, marking a 10.7% increase year-over-year. The company has also provided its FY 2025 guidance, projecting EPS between 20.82850. However, analyst ratings remain mixed, with a consensus hold rating and an average price target of $433.41, reflecting a cautious optimism in the market. This strategic shift by KG&L Capital Management LLC, alongside other institutional adjustments and varying analyst sentiments, paints a complex picture of Adobe's current market standing. Investors will be watching closely to see how these moves influence the software giant's trajectory in the coming months. And that's a wrap on today's top stories, but don't go anywhere just yet. And that's all the top stories for today. We saw incredible beauty innovation with a 90s-inspired lipstick that's a hit with shoppers. The construction industry is making strides in mental health and opioid crisis support. Concord is looking for partners to revitalize the historic Don Fernando Pacheco Adobe, and KG&L Capital Management LLC has adjusted its stake in Adobe Inc. Loved this update? Hit that like button, subscribe to Microsoft Sphere for more breaking news and analysis, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.